What's up, everybody? It's a strength day today. We have an upper push, lower pull, and we're doing elimination style. Strength day, like I said, lots of strength work. We're going AABB times 2 in each station, straight through and no finishers. All right, so we gave 10 seconds to rest and then an extra 2 seconds. You're welcome. So 12 seconds to switch between stations or between exercises, between the A's and the B's. 25 seconds to rotate from station to station. So looking at the exercise, just pointing out there are a couple eccentrics, so specifying the slow, controlled on the eccentric or the lengthening portion of those exercises, the push-ups and the deadlifts. So make sure you point those out to clients as well, and make sure they're very focused, counting. They should be counting Mississippis as they go through those reps, all right? Gonna bring awareness to what they're doing as well. So I love it. For my high-risk exercise, it's gonna be that deadlift as well. So you can give them lots of good cues on their kettlebell deadlift today, and always make sure they have good form and then challenge them with the weights. All right, that is the workout straight through and no time for finishers. So talking about our Mindset Monday today, the final step of the habit loop, as we've been talking about habits, is the reward, all right? And so we've gone through all 4 of the parts of the habit loop now. Okay, so we have the cue, the craving, the response, and then the reward, all right? And so in our example, if we're looking at something like coffee, if you are tired, that's going to be a cue or a trigger that you want to have coffee, all right? And then maybe you decide, hey, I'm going to have coffee. If it's easy, if it's simple, maybe you have coffee in your house, or maybe you're driving right past a coffee shop, then most likely you will stop, get coffee. You'll drink the coffee, which is you taking action, and then the reward is you feel less tired, or maybe you feel good because you had your coffee and it's delicious, and now you feel amazing because you had some caffeine, okay? And if it's a positive feeling, or the reward in your brain is like, yes, that was worth it, then most likely that habit will repeat if everything stays similar, meaning like, hey, I'm tired, hey, I see coffee, hey, I have coffee, it makes me feel good, and that can repeats until it becomes almost just like a habit. All right, so something to remember is your brain is going to act like a reward detector. Okay, the first job of reward is to satisfy your cravings, and if the reward doesn't meet your desire, you won't have a reason to repeat that behavior. Okay, and so this is where, when we're trying to break a habit, we want to make sure that we're being honest with ourselves about, was this worth it? Because maybe in the moment you're like, hey, I really wanted that coffee, but then after you're like, I probably shouldn't have had that. I didn't need the caffeine. Now I can't sleep, and you're like, that wasn't worth it. So then obviously next time you're weighing that in your brain, and you might have to hack the system, make it harder so you don't just automatically do it if it's a habit, but then you can remove some of those habits from your life. So it goes both ways. That's the biggest thing to remember on this, as we're coaching habits to add new positive habits, and by doing so, they will also be able to trim or cut out negative habits. So that's what I got today. Have a good one. See ya.